Welcome to Tales Beyond Time. Today I'll share with you a real-life story of a haunted old house that'll teach you to never break rules in an unknown place. There was a newlywed couple. They loved traveling and especially visiting old cities and towns. Once, they decided to visit an ancient town. Now, there is nothing wrong in visiting old places, but one should never act smart and go to places that are prohibited from entering. The whole town was full of old temples, palaces, gardens, etc. that were full of beauty. But there was one particular area in the town that everyone was told not to enter. That area was nothing but a big and ancient building with a garden in front and a large gate. The gate always used to remain closed, and no one had seen someone coming out of that house. Now this lovely couple had planned a 2-day visit. They booked a hotel, but to their surprise, after reaching the so-called best hotel of the town, they found it totally empty, with just one manager and one old man who was responsible to take care of the visitors. When they asked the manager that why was the hotel empty, he said that it is rainy season, so there are very less visitors. On the first day, they visited a couple of places and returned to their hotel, had a great meal and slept. The next day, they decided to cover the remaining places of interest. After visiting 2 to 3 places in morning, they entered a local restaurant and enjoyed a cup of coffee with some snacks. While paying, they asked the waiter whether there are any good places or sites to visit nearby. He said, "Sure, there is a beautiful park nearly 1 kilometer from here. But be sure that you don't go any further." The couple looked at each other, and then the husband asked, "Why?" To this, the waiter replied, "There is a big old house if you go further. It is said to be the home of a witch. I don't want to discuss much about it, but it's my advice that don't go anywhere further than the park." "Okay, we will see," the couple replied and decided to visit the park. They had never seen such a beautiful park and had a lot of fun. After they had visited the park, they still had much time. So they decided to explore the so-called haunted house. They did not believe in ghosts or witchcraft. They reached the very big and impressive house, opened the gates and entered. They saw the garden, entered into the house, took many pictures and returned to their hotel. At night, when the old man came to their room for serving dinner, the couple insisted him to sit with them and have dinner. The old man agreed, and they started talking. The conversation went on something like this. The dinner conversation went normal. The old man asked them about the places they visited. The couple answered his questions. The old man asked them if they had visited the park and beyond that. The couple asked hesitantly about the big old house. The old man said that the old house is not suitable to visit, especially for young girls and women, because it is said that a witch lives in a house that lies further away from that park, and she is said to be more than 100-year-old. But still, she looks like a young, beautiful woman. Many years ago, girls and young women started disappearing from the town. It was later found that the witch used to kidnap them and take away the body part that she liked in that particular woman. Since then, she was locked in that house by a priest, and everyone was prohibited from entering that area. Then the couple said that all the rumors are fake and they have actually visited the house. The old man remained silent for a moment and excused himself as it was getting late. The couple had a hearty laugh after the old man left. After having their dinner, they turned the lights off and slept. At the middle of the night, the husband heard a voice of counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The husband still lying down, sleepy, thinking that it's his wife said what she was doing sleep, that they have to return the next day. And then he fell asleep. After some time. He woke up and heard 2002-1, 2002-2, 2002-3, 2002-4. Husband again murmuring, half asleep. Why she was counting money at that hour of night, he told her to sleep again, falling asleep. Again he heard the voice 9224, 90125, 90126. The counting continued and then stopped. Then came a loud noise of the opening and closing of the door. He woke up furiously and asked her if she had gone mad, but he only found himself in the room. Thinking that she must be in the washroom, he tried to sleep, but something felt fishy. He opened the door of his bedroom and was shocked to death with what he saw. His wife lay dead on the floor, and she was totally bald. Then realization dawned upon him. The voice he heard was that of the witch, and she was counting his wife's hairs. She must have found her hair beautiful and decided to take them away. Moral? Never break any rule, especially while visiting new places. They must mean something. Just follow rules and believe in God.
If you like our stories, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, and share it with your friends.